Latrell Mitchell has never been a stranger to the spotlight, whether it's dazzling fans with his remarkable on-field talent or being thrust into the center of controversies that shake the rugby league community. Yet, the latest storm surrounding Mitchell, a photo of him in a compromising position with a mysterious white powder, has not only ignited a media frenzy but also sparked a debate about privacy, accountability, and the fine line between public interest and personal invasion. And now, former footy great turned TV commentator Paul Gallen has weighed in with a bold suggestion that could change the narrative entirely. Latrell Mitchell should take legal action against the person responsible for capturing and distributing that infamous image. Latrell Mitchell, at 27, is no ordinary rugby league player. He's an Indigenous role model, a powerhouse for the South Sydney Rabbitohs, and a figure who both inspires and polarizes in equal measure. Yet, the pressures of living under such a public microscope have often seen Mitchell embroiled in controversies that overshadow his sporting achievements. The latest incident, a photo taken in a double hotel room showing Mitchell with an unidentified white powder, has not only led to an NRL Integrity Unit investigation but has also sparked heated discussions across the media and among fans. While the image's distribution has led to a potential breach of the NRL Code of Conduct, with Mitchell facing a likely one-game suspension and a hefty fine, Paul Gallen's recent comments have shifted the focus from Mitchell's actions to the person who took and shared the photo. Paul Gallen, who has seen his fair share of controversies throughout his own career, didn't mince words when he voiced his opinion on the matter during an appearance on Wide World of Sports. Gallen believes that the real culprit in this scenario isn't Mitchell, who admittedly placed himself in a questionable situation, but the individual who took the photo without his consent. Gallen's argument hinges on the idea that capturing and distributing such an image is not just a violation of privacy but potentially illegal. The person who took the photo. "I think it's illegal. There's got to be something illegal there," Gallen remarked, underscoring the severity of the act. He urged Mitchell to pursue legal action, making an example of the person responsible, particularly if this situation leads to severe consequences for the star player. Gallen's perspective offers a different lens through which to view this saga. While Mitchell's actions and the subsequent fallout have dominated headlines, Gallen's suggestion highlights the often overlooked issue of privacy invasion and the accountability of those who exploit their access to public figures. If Mitchell were to sue the person who took the photo, it could set a precedent in sports and entertainment, where athletes' private moments are too often exposed without consent, leading to public shaming and potential career damage. At the same time, Gallen didn't shy away from acknowledging Mitchell's role in the controversy. He pointed out that Mitchell has a history of attracting media attention, both positive and negative, often due to his own words or actions. This cycle of scrutiny, Gallen observed, is a familiar one. Mitchell makes headlines for the wrong reasons, faces backlash, then returns to the field to remind everyone why he's one of the best in the game. Yet, the media's relentless focus on Mitchell creates a vicious circle, one that seems inescapable for the star. Furthermore, Gallen criticized the leadership at South Sydney, arguing that the Rabbitohs have failed to manage Mitchell's behavior effectively. He suggested that the club bears some responsibility for Mitchell's repeated controversies, and if rumors of a $200,000 fine are true, Gallen believes it would be unjust for Mitchell to shoulder the blame alone. Instead, he called for a more proactive approach from the Rabbitohs leadership to prevent such situations from arising in the first place. As for Mitchell, his response to the NRL's breach notice will be crucial. Should he accept the breach, the likely outcome is a one-game suspension and a fine, but the real battle might lie in the court of public opinion. With Gallen's comments adding a new dimension to the discussion, the focus could shift from Mitchell's alleged misconduct to the ethics of privacy invasion and the consequences for those who exploit their access to public figures. Latrell Mitchell's career has been a roller coaster of highs and lows, with moments of brilliance often marred by controversy. Yet, as Paul Gallen's comments suggest, the latest incident involving the South Sydney star is not just about a breach of conduct. It's about the boundaries of privacy and the responsibilities of those who seek to exploit it. If Mitchell were to pursue legal action against the person who took the photo, it could be a game-changer, not just for him but for all athletes whose lives are lived in the public eye. As the dust settles on this latest controversy, one thing is clear: Mitchell's story is far from over. And the next chapter could redefine how we view the rights of public figures in the age of social media and constant surveillance.